All right, last segment of the day is what your ex says about you. If you've been a listener for a couple of weeks or months now, you know we like to do this segment every now and again. We pick some categories. What today will be, for example, what your phone says about you. We're going to go around the room. We're going to pick some of the most iconic items in that category. And we're going to tell you what you are, essentially, is what we're going to do. First category, as I said, is phones. And I will kick us off with iPhone. If you own an iPhone, your ethos is you like to play it safe. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You're a simple man, simple person. You got simple pleasures in life. The reason why you like an iPhone as well is because it's the only thing you've tried. You haven't tried an Android. You haven't tried other phones. People with iPhones generally, that's all they know. If you ask them, have you tried an Android? They say, what's an Android? And to me, that's what iPhone users are.
I will actually disagree with that. I was a Android convert. I started off, what was your first phone? Mine was a Nokia N97 Mini. I then moved to like a Samsung, I don't even know the model. Then I moved to a Samsung Galaxy 2. And then I moved on to an iPhone, I think I want to say 6S or maybe 4.
When was this, Ro?
I mean, we're talking high school
Do you
days.
think high school Ro knew the intricacies of a phone or just took what he was given?
No, Biju looked online at the cheapest phone possible and he gave me that. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, similar. I had a Nokia, then a Samsung, and then iPhone 4S.
Yeah, if you're rocking around iPhone from day dot, you know, parents got a bit of cash on them.
Yeah.
I'll say that much for free.
Nah, you had to earn the iPhone back in the day. A hand-me-down iPhone as well, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, brand new. You're out of your mind.
Did anyone have a brand new iPhone in high school?
No.
That was also hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
Both actually Android and iPhones, now that I think about it. But it's more so like your last hand-me-down's an iPhone, you're like, oh, this does the job. Everyone's got one, I'll just get one. You don't actually look into what the phone does and et cetera, et cetera.
I always wanted an iPhone. Even when I had, a Nokia or a Samsung, I still coveted the iPhone.
You ate Senny wanted the status symbol.
Absolutely.
No, I lusted after an
Yeah,
iPhone. I saw my dad use an iPhone. I thought immediately I thought this is an objectively better phone.
Exactly.
And in my head, I could not comprehend features or anything. I just looked at the phone, just the UI, the way that it swiped, one single button. I was like, this is peak.
And it was
Jump,
white as
Fruit
well.
Ninja.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, all the games.
No, I think we were indoctrinated by iPod touches. That's why we were indoctrinated by.
Is that why I'm infatuated by iPhone? Is iPod
Yeah,
Touch
'cause
the most?
Probably in high school, you had an iPod Touch right pocket, you had your Nokia left pocket, and like, synergies. Let's add them together. That'll be the best device known to man.
If I didn't use an iPod Touch, would I ever be this infatuated by Apple?
Oh, I never had an iPod Touch.
Oh.
But you probably played on Sen's iPod Touch.
Absolutely. Like the boys, in the morning, Fruit Ninja nonstop. I love that thing. I love the matte finishes you get on the screen protectors. You know what I mean? Like there was so much to love. But I will say, I think if you're an iPhone user, I mean, a lot of our friends use Android, and they're like, "You're a sheep, this and that." Like, you don't think for yourselves, blah blah blah. But I think it's just an objectively better phone.
It's a better design.
I'm also stuck in the ecosystem now, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like I don't have an iPad, but I've got a Mac. I've got a
Mac.
I've got AirPods. Sorry.
Didn't you have an Apple Watch as well?
Not really. Like one of my friends had an Apple Watch Series,
Which you
3.
inherited.
I inherited it, but then I got the Whoop, and I was like, I
so
can't
you
wear
just-
an Apple Watch
you
and a
don't-
Whoop. I'm like, suck
It's like
it.
Toy Story. I don't want to play with this toy anymore. Next one.
A bit of a niche one, actually. If you own a Huawei,
Not Google Pixel, not Oppo,
Could have gone
Huawei.
anything.
no Huawei. If you own a Huawei, how do I even say this thing?
Huawei.
If you own a Huawei, you're really into photography editing. You wear skinny jeans, right? One of those two things, or you just love the CCP, really. You shop exclusively on Temu, and you're not scared to connect to unsecured Wi-Fi.
It's so niche.
Honestly, you got to check the hard drives of these people because there's something wrong with them.
Or they're a photographer with skinny jeans.
Or they're a photographer, of course.
So you're just describing Chinese spies here in Sydney.
No, I'm not describing Chinese.
So you're
spies.
saying if you see someone with a Huawei, 50% chance they're a spy for the CCP.
Yes,
I'm not.
they have diplomatic ties to the CCP, is what you're saying.
I'm just saying they like the CCP, not that they have ties
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
crazy.
One of our
But
good
they're a
friends,
fan.
yeah, one of our good friends' his dad. He loves the CCP. Glade's dad, doesn't
Oh,
he?
yeah.
He's would you call him a spy?
Not to his face.
Does he have a Huawei?
I don't know. Are they legal in Australia? I know they're banned in America.
They banned them from building the towers, like the telephone towers. They had the contract to build all the mobile towers here in Sydney, in Australia, sorry.
And
The government banned it because of their ties to the government.
Surely they still sell Huawei's here.
I walked past a store in Chatswood and they only sold Huawei's and Oppos, so they know their market well.
I used to work for Optus, and one of the phones that was on sale special was the Huawei. It was like the Huawei Mate or something.
Oh, the Mate 9.
Yeah, the Mate something or other.
Good phones.
And I was, it apparently was, because I was using it. And I think at the time, maybe like face recognition technology had just come out. And like the back camera was actually like really clear. And then you look at the front camera and it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's 280p, it's trash. But yeah, Huawei's, be wary of the users. I'll tell you that much for free.
All right, mine is Samsung. And you already alluded to this, Ro, but Samsung people love to tell you that they use Samsung. They look down on people who use Apple and they call them sheep. Their entire personality is the fact that they don't use Apple. And they're just insufferable in general. I have no time for these people.
Yeah, every time I buy a new iPhone, a new MacBook, I bring it home, my dad says, "What'd you buy there?" And I'm like, "Oh, I got the iPhone." He's like, "Did you think about the Galaxy?" And I'm like, "You shush, man. I don't want to hear about how the Galaxy has 1 million megapixel camera. But whenever you open up Snapchat or Instagram, it's fucking grainy." So you shush about the Samsung.
Oh yeah, honestly, that's the one thing I can't get around. Like if you look at someone who takes an Instagram story on an Android device, most likely a Samsung, it is the worst quality I've ever seen in my life.
Can you tell?
You can absolutely tell when someone posts something from a Samsung, Android, or an iPhone.
And they got weird fonts. Like they got like Comic Sans fonts. Like it's trash.
I was going to say the Samsung font is disgusting.
Yeah, oh gosh, it's got to go. I will say that Samsung, actually no, the one thing they'll do is they'll be like, "Look at my zoom, bro." And then they'll zoom into like the moon, like 50x, just to show you the zoom. I'm like, all right, dude, I don't know when you're going to use this feature. Yeah. The other thing is, have you seen the new Samsung
Flip? Z Flip?
I honestly think they're pretty cool.
See, every Olympian got one for free.
Really?
Yeah, some Olympics shot. There you go. You always said we wanted to talk about Olympics. There you go. But yeah, every Olympian got the free. It looks a gold one as well. It looked nice.
There's like the Z Flip, which flips, I don't know.
With the horizontal axis.
Yeah, horizontal axis.
And then there's the one that does
The
on the
Z Fold or
vertical axis.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a fold is
Like a
fucking
book.
stupid.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks
like the
so
iPad.
dumb.
And then when you use
you-
it, there's a crease. There's
so you
like a big boy crease.
Yeah, there is.
So there's the chode phone and then the normal erection phone.
But I will say that, no, the crease has gotten a lot better. It
Chode
looks
for
pretty
sure.
cool. And now they've got the Apple Watch, the Samsung Watch Ultra. Have you seen that?
Yeah, back in the day when I worked at Vodafone, their watches were called the Gear S3. It's the stupidest name I've heard. And they were like so bulky and just shit.
Many sales?
No, zero. Back when I worked at Vodafone, I refused to learn anything about anything else that wasn't an Apple iPhone. So anyone that came in, I'm like, "Have you thought about the iPhone?"
Yeah, please.
And if they had no interest, I'm like, "Then we don't sell anything else here."
The Watch Ultra, the one that they put out, is I think it looks exactly the same as the Apple Watch Ultra. Firstly, they call it Samsung Galaxy Ultra.
It's
or
called the
whatever.
Galaxy Watch, I think. Yeah.
And then there's like the orange strap, which is the same as Apple. And they've changed from their gear, which was circular.
Which is circular
to a square now.
And have you seen the actual face of it?
Nah.
Like one of the faces looks exactly like the default Apple one.
There you go, Matt. Everyone wants to be Apple.
Next round, we have what your job says about you. I'll start us off. I've gone with doctor. You are Asian. Specifically, first generation Asian. You've always been a high achiever. You've given up on the concept of sleep, and you're in mountains of student debt.
At the moment, right, I graduated with a commerce degree. I think my student debt
Thank
was
Weird flex, but okay.
No, I'm not flexing. I was going to talk about your student debt point.
Oh,
mate.
sorry.
I'm sitting at $35,000, I believe, or
hey, same.
$40,000 ish.
It's as if
student debt.
you did the same degree.
No. I said you did straight comp.
Mine's 32.
Okay.
Actually, this is really not important to
Anyways,
anyone.
whatever.
Continue.
All I'm saying is that, like my partner studying medicine,
Oh, yeah.
mate, she's sitting 6 figures debt, 95, or like just under 100 Gs.
And the thing about doctors is you once you get the degree, it doesn't mean you stop. Like us, we stopped. We got that piece of paper and that's it. I
I
refuse.
think I've stopped learning
Yeah.
for about like 5 years now. I haven't learned academically for the longest time.
Yeah, once I stepped out of UNSW, I refused to learn ever again.
I just get orders given to me and I fucking push out work.
But as a doctor, you continuously have to learn like different like courses, different like trainee programs. You're always learning. And it's not free, man. You're paying for these courses. So it's 95K for her now
Yeah.
and counting. It's going up.
Yeah. I don't know how they get away with this, to be honest. It's a bit of a scam.
Well, they earn good money, so
Eventually, I think.
Avenge.
Isn't that also the other thing? They don't earn good money to begin with.
Yeah, like our friend Ned, friend of the show.
How many people have we name dropped this episode?
Nah, that's
You know
not
what?
good.
You know what the thing is? All the people we've named have probably been on an episode.
Except for
Ned's
Sav.
been on one. Sav will get his turn maybe.
So Ned did med. Huh, there you
Bars.
go.
Ned Med.
Immediately, and he was telling, oh, dude, like you start off and you earn less than the teacher essentially, and then it's not like I don't know, it's not like us where you get bonuses and a little bit extra on top. I guess with med you get a bit of overtime, which is nice, but it's like you're actually working those extra hours.
Yeah.
It's not like you got a salary. It's shift work. It's
Correct.
nights, dude. It's just an absolute
on
nightmare.
call. Phew.
But you're the pride of the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
Your mum
sad.
can go back to the extended family like, my kid is the doctor. What does
At
your
what
kid
cost,
do?
though? Bro, yours next.
Next one is account executive, tech sales. You're in tech sales. This one's close to my heart.
Niche.
Might as well just name them at the end of this, bro.
Look, to be honest, if you're doing tech sales, you're graduated with absolutely no technical ability whatsoever. You've panicked because you haven't got into consulting and you've decided, I need to work at a tech company. Sales is the thing I'm good at. You're also used to, subtly, but still psychologically manipulate your siblings and the people around you. And that's carried on into the future, long into the future.
So you have just written about yourself.
No, I
This is
haven't.
like a therapy session, bro.
What are you doing here?
Not only that, you'll tell the prospect anything they want to hear to get the deal over. No, it's not a therapy session, but you'll tell the prospect, anything. You'll lie to their face to get the deal done. Also, you'll go to sales kickoff, at which point you'll cheat on your partner with someone from the Dublin office, which you do every year. It's the pride and joy of your time as a salesman.
Do we redact whether Ro was talking about himself or not?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about myself. Look, I worked in the tech sales industry multiple times. It's actually a blossoming career these days.
But isn't that, well, everything you just described, I feel, is not just tech sales. I feel like it's all sales in general.
Car sales,
Yeah.
real estate.
Real estate.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think the thing with tech sales is though, you actually earn hella cash
Yeah.
if you stay in the profession. So you sit there with like heaps of money. You've got an Adderall or alcohol addiction, and you have like golden handcuffs, which means you can't leave.
Yeah, fair.
And so people just go mental. It was actually pretty fun. I saw a lot of marriages ruined.
How long
I'll
do
tell you that
people
much.
last usually in tech sales?
They go their whole life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because once you start becoming like a executive or whatever, like you just start earning comms, which like compound, and then you can't leave that lifestyle
Yeah.
ever. So
right.
people are career salespeople, especially in tech sales.
There you go, kids. That's what you should become if you want some good money and if you want to get blow.
All right, I'm the last one here, and I've got Big Four auditor. Might speak close to home as well. Who knows?
Yeah, what have you both done here?
You're not a doctor, Sen?
No, I chose about my potential
Oh.
aspirations.
Fair enough. Anyways, if you're a Big Four auditor, you've either got no clue what you're about to do with your life, or you know exactly what you're going to do for the rest of your life. There's no in between, but either way, you're just a lost soul. You don't know what's going on. You're either in it for 1 or 2 years whilst you go find yourself, or you've signed a deal with the corporate devil and you're aiming to get partner in 30 years. There's no in between. Either way, what are you doing? That's how I felt. What was I doing for that year?
Did you know any people who wanted to stay for partner?
Oh my God, there were so many people. They're like, I'm going to start my CA early. I'm going to do all this early. I'm going to get all these certifications. I'm going to go to these networking events to know these people. And they're like, I'm aiming for partner, dude.
Do you know if they're still there?
I'm sure they're still there.
Really?
Bro, anyone can be an auditor. Seriously, you just check some books. Half the books weren't even checked properly. I'll tell you that much for free.
And which companies did you audit?
Don't worry about that one. No, I check the books.
Any
but-
listed companies? Just bean counters, isn't it?
Exactly. They're just who grows up? It's like who grows up to be an auditor? Who grows up?
I'll be honest. I don't even know what an auditor does. Don't say audits things.
No, literally.
That's what they do.
I give you some account books, some accounts, and you check them.
You're just a verifier.
As in-
But it's like the accounts are obviously not just our P&L with 3 items. They have like thousands of items. You got to
Right.
check them. There's
Sampling, stock take,
exactly
et cetera.
materiality. There's strict processes behind it.
this
allegedly.
sounds too tedious.
That's all it is.
I feel like you got to be on. a bit
It's
of-
grunt work.
It's a safe and secure profession, though.
Okay.
What,
'Cause
what did-
every company needs to be audited.
let's name drop another person. What did Jeffrey used to call auditors? They're the guardians of the financial system or something. Shut up, Jeffrey.
Superheroes over here.
Yeah, these partners try to sell you a dream of. It's a life to live. It's everything and everything. But
were you disillusioned from day one?
I was disillusioned from day one when I
No,
met.
before even day one.
Dude, became an auditor because it was COVID and there were not many jobs in the market. So
That's
I had
fair.
to put my resume in a million places and guess who picked me up?
Any port in a storm, I guess.
Exactly.
All right, next category.
All right, next category is clothing. My category is Burberry scarf. To be honest, if you're wearing a Burberry scarf, you care more about looking rich than being rich. You've also got more money than sense, right? You're either that or, more realistically, it's your boyfriend, Kevin Ewan, who has purchased the Burberry scarf for you because they can't really afford the bags or the jackets. So they pick the item of clothing that's kind of in the middle, $500, good enough gift, job done.
Burberry bags. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you were looking at?
Gotcha.
So Kevin Ewan probably listens to this podcast, so let's not attack him either.
Burberry scarves, they're prevalent.
Can I throw in a third option?
Please.
You've been to Thailand recently.
Yeah.
And you visited the markets.
I thought it'd be more like that.
No, but that's the fake Burberry scarf.
So you're talking about anyone with a real Burberry.
talking-
We're excluding the 9% of the market that's fake.
But the fake ones look pretty good, and you can't really tell the difference, can you?
That's what I'm saying. If you buy a real one, you got more money than sense.
Yeah.
Go to Thailand, come back with a Burberry scarf. That costs you less than the Burberry
Cost you
scarf.
$10.
And you got a good holiday on top of it.
Exactly.
It's a win-win.
If you can only afford like a scarf or a little bitch item from the designer places, do you bother getting a designer item at
No,
that point?
No. What's
No.
the point?
No, that's why people
Nah,
buy it.
that's-
It's like they're not going to buy a bag for their partner. It's like a couple of $1,000 or a trench coat. It's
But
like,
surely just you save your money and then buy one of the nice ones. Why are you buying a scarf of all things?
but then their birthday is next week. So
Get us something else.
well, yeah, I think it's honestly it's the standard gift to give when you don't have the
have no
creativity.
idea,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? You're just like, every man and their dog has a Burberry scarf. She's gonna like it. It's designer and it's in the budget, which is the number one.
Number
Dare I
one,
suggest
yeah.
priority?
Right, and my one for this one is a Ralph Lauren shirt, specifically the Ralph Lauren button-up shirt.
White, maybe.
Mainly white, yes, exactly. So you've either got a crippling alcohol, gambling, or coke addiction.
2 out of 3.
All-
Not bad.
Your favorite day of the week is Friday because you can knock off at 3 and feed all 3 of those vices. Every other day of the week you're working till midnight so you can pay off your negatively geared 2 better.
100%.
Yeah, I think that's pretty spot on, to be honest.
Do you? I mean, all of us are. I genuinely think
It's
every
a-
man in corporate will own a white Ralph Lauren shirt.
It's almost a uniform.
Yeah, at that point.
It's a staple of the genre.
These are people that wear it for often. Mine is collecting dust right now.
I haven't worn mine in a long time as well, to be honest.
Well, you got the blue one out instead or something.
No, I don't even wear. Dude, Fridays, I'm just going back to t-shirts now.
No, if you got Fridays, what about the rest of the week? What about a formal occasion?
I just wear my normal business shirts.
Do you wear a Ralph shirt with a suit and tie? Surely not.
Nah.
No.
Oh, really?
Go on, Ro.
No, as in I do, not because of like this, not because I want to wear it. It's just the other ones are either too small in the wash and the Ralph Lauren just comes on, no
I've
drama.
heard of buying another shirt.
Nah, come mate. Dude, shirts are actually deceptively expensive. It's like $80, $90 to buy a
Not a
shirt.
Van Huysen sort of guy.
I actually do like Van Huysen. The ties are pretty good as
Just
well.
wait for, you can get like DFO, you can get like MJ Bell, you can get like one for probably around 80, 90, but you know it's a nice, good shirt. Otherwise, you can go to Uniqlo
Mm.
and they have non-iron business shirts, $60, beautiful shirts.
And they don't crumple?
No.
Can you verify? Are you verifying
Yes,
that?
I have a few.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're really good. My mate George, who I used to work with one day before, we had a massive meeting and we had doors to get into our office, except it was jammed a lot. And he had a coffee in his hand and he went to go open it and it jammed and he spilled his entire coffee on his shirt. 2 hours before the meeting, he went to Uniqlo, bought one of those non-iron shirts. Looked good as new.
Does the job.
No one noticed anything.
Beautiful.
Speaking of, mine is Airism t-shirts
From the same store.
from the same store. If you wear Airism t-shirts, you are Asian. Or you just like a good deal and you have at least 3 of these. You like them so much that you probably also spent upwards of 3 hours at the Ginza superstore in Tokyo. Now I'm just describing myself, I feel.
I mean, yeah. I don't think you have to be Asian to wear Airism,
I
but
think Airism is a universal
I
t-shirt.
I think Airism actually has transcended all cultures and all races.
Even Uniqlo know that. They say in their store says world's best-selling shirt.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
haven't
that's their
seen that.
tag.
How do you even prove that? That's hard to prove. Or
Yeah, like how we're
really.
Sydney's premier something podcast. I
Don't you
forget what.
forget it. What were you going to say, Ro?
No, I was going to say, I think you're spot on about owning multiple though. Like I myself own like 5.
Yeah.
I know Rohan, friend of the show, used to live with the guy. He buys them like on rotation. So he'll have like 5 and then the new colorway will drop and he'll get all the ones of that colorway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
and what he does is, what he told me is, so yeah, he has his rotation, and once he spills something on it, so let's say he's having a hot choc and he spills on his white one, home shirt, and then he goes to get a new white one.
I will say they stain very easily.
They do.
Most
And
of my
it's-
white ones are stained.
And it's hard to get it out. So yeah, you kind of have to just either a home shirt or just throw them out.
But the thing is, $20 a shirt, like 25
25,
bucks.
yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Worth the hype.
Yes, absolutely. But if they put it up to 30, 35 bucks, am I buying a shirt?
I'm thinking a bit more, but honestly, maybe because I like the fit and I like the material. Like both those things, I don't know, you don't find them often these days. All right, final category, my dear friends, we're going bubble tea orders. All right, if you order a brown sugar milk tea, you have a palate of a 5-year-old that never grew up. And you also drink coffees with 3 sugars. To be honest, this person, I will also say that their wardrobe is full of Uniqlo clothes. They're just plain, they're basic. It's a no-nonsense drink. It's good, but it's too simple.
I love a brown sugar milk tea.
It's
very
very
good.
delightful, but the flavor is literally sugar.
Do you like the brown sugar milk tea or the brown sugar with fresh milk?
Is there a difference?
There is
I'm a milk tea man.
You're a milk
You're a
tea
milk man. I can tell.
I like the fresh milk, and you
No
just mix
pearls.
it-
You're a no pearls
milk.
sort of guy as well.
I hate pearls as well.
So you're just telling me you can actually get
He
brown.
wants sugar and milk. How fucking primal is that? That's what you wanted as a baby, bro. Relax.
Right.
You can get brown sugar milk tea with brown sugar milk pearls.
Can
You seen that?
No.
Yeah,
I
that's-
So
don't-
they
I don't-
cook the pearls in a brown sugar syrup. It's a specialty.
I don't fuck with pearls, dude. I actually don't understand the point of pearls.
I'll tell you how my history with pearls started. I think it was my father took me my first easy way. What?
It sounds like a fucking tale. Like
Nah, yeah. It's the legend of
exactly. The Legend of Bijou.
Nah, but yeah, Bidgie took me to the easy way at the time. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think it exists anymore.
No, out of business.
I think he might have obviously heard from a colleague. He's like, the drink to get is a taro milk tea with pearls. And I had a taste of the pearls. I didn't understand it, but I like the fact that it's a bit chewy. And when you spit it out of your brother's t-shirt, it sticks. So it's very hard to get rid of. And I think from that moment on, I was sold. I actually rarely venture outside of pearls.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a lychee jelly, coconut
Grape
jelly,
Lychee jelly, gets a tick of approval.
aloe vera.
Nah, see, pearls?
You don't
Just-
fuck with the custard?
No, definitely not custard. All the other stuff I will have a play around with, but yeah, pearls
Yeah.
good.
Okay, fair enough. I've gone with taro milk tea.
Topical.
So if you get taro milk tea, you're Asian. You're very Asian. I don't think I've seen a single non-Asian person order this drink. But you are a person of good taste and culture. In my opinion, it is the best milk tea you can get, taro
Aligned.
milk tea.
Aligned.
But a mid taro milk tea is but a good taro milk tea is easily GOAT, in my opinion.
Yeah. I will concur with this. My standard is a taro milk tea, but I will only get taro milk tea at certain places.
Yeah.
I want to say taro milk tea at Cha Time is good, at Gongcha, mate, don't bother. It's dog water.
Gongcha in general is pretty shit, I feel.
Really?
Mate, people love Gongcha.
Really? Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking of share tea. Share tea is crap.
Yeah, I had share tea maybe once or twice. Honestly, they all taste the same to me.
Isn't Cha Time meant to be lowest on the rung?
Cha Time is shit.
The most commercial one.
It is, but I think
Bro,
You're
they
saying,
started
you're saying the taro is...
oh, maybe I got this wrong. Maybe Gongcha is the one with the taro, but one of them is beautiful and the other one is dog water.
What about King Tea? Any King Tea lovers?
I'm more of a matchy sort of guy.
Matchy, which is the one that milk flour? No, flour pot, flour milk.
Milk
What's it called?
flour
Milk
does
flour.
like the rice,
I like
yogurt
theirs,
rice,
dude. They got a nice mango one.
mango rice. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are lovely.
Never had it.
Never had it.
Cocoa? Are you cocoa?
Cocoa
man?
melon. No, cocoa mango. Cocoa. What is it?
Cocoa.
Is it just called cocoa?
Cocoa.
Yeah,
I think it's like cocoa fresh juice and tea or some shit.
something like that. Manny, what's your go-to milk tea order?
My go-to is either Thai milk tea. Cha Time do a lovely Thai milk tea in my opinion.
I swear they fell off a bit.
They have. I haven't gone in a while. Or else it is the, as we said, brown sugar milk tea with the brown sugar pearls.
I stopped with Cha Time. I stopped fucking with Cha Time once they started doing the fruit teas with like Red Bull in it. You guys ever
Yeah,
try-
but also like I think Gong Cha do it with like V or something.
I haven't seen the Gongcha one, but yeah, Cha Time do it with Red Bull. And I'm like, nah, this is too commercialized now. It's not for the
They've
love
sold
of it
out.
anymore.
They've sold out.
They have sold out. They're not purists.
Thoughts on the taro milk tea mix?
I like it. I'm a big fan. But yeah, you're right. If the taro flavor is done well, unbelievable. But if it's too weak or it's not strong or it just doesn't feel right, might as well just get a normal milk tea at that point. It's just
What is
Pointless.
taro? I also like the color. Purple is, it just looks cool
Taro
to
is
have.
it's a purple yam.
yam. That's what it is. Sweet yam.
Don't ask what a yam is,
Nah,
please.
so yam is a sweet potato and the job done.
What's the yam? Isn't that a lyric from a Kendrick song?
Yeah, what is the song? What's
a-
the yams?
What an episode this is. Alrighty, my one. I've gone a bit off center. I've gone with any order that is hot.
It's from King Kunta.
There you go, King Kunta. I'm glad we got that fucking out of the way. All right, my one. I've gone a bit off center, as I said. Anything with half sugar and half ice. Right, so it encompasses everything. But if you change your order to half sugar, this is what you are. You're someone that has good intentions but very poor execution. You're trying to be healthy, but you just can't shake off that sweet treat craving. You're probably someone that tries, help old ladies cross the road or pick up things off the street, but you don't realize you're just getting pickpocketed by the traps around you. That's the sort of person you are.
Why is that?
Why is what?
What's wrong with the half sugar, half ice combination?
Why are you getting a milk tea, mate? Full of, if you were trying to be healthy, why get a milk tea in the first place? Full of calories.
Is it milk tea? Yeah, is it full of calories? What is it? Isn't it just
full cream milk, high in fat,
What
mate.
if I get skim milk?
And then if you get a taro milk tea, you're getting taro syrup, which is full of sugar.
But isn't yams healthy?
I think not in the syrup form.
Aren't potatoes healthy? So just eat fries the rest of your life, mate.
I'm a half ice man.
Is that because you want more liquid?
I'm a no ice.
No,
man.
I just don't like ice, to be honest.
I just drink drinks very slowly.
Yeah.
So that when the ice melts,
It dilutes it.
gets
correct.
crappy, yeah.
Yeah.
But aren't some drinks meant to be that the ice dilutes, so it's the
I think
perfect
it's mainly
ratio?
alcoholic drinks that do that.
Damn.
Like a whiskey on the rocks.
Yeah, that's the message I was going for.
But the half sugar, half ice, I feel like very common combination.
Hot take. I actually don't think the half sugar tastes any different to the normal full sugar.
Well, then shouldn't you be getting it then?
I feel like
Go
it's
to-
all in
It's
here,
a placebo.
It is.
They put it on the screen, but they just fucking do the same recipe.
yeah.
What about the quarter sugar? Quarter.
Now you're
ice?
just fucking
Can you
around.
do quarter? I thought it was
Yeah.
either half or full or nothing.
No, it's full. I think it's half and it's less.
less.
So it's like chart. They have a little chart that says less.
What does that even mean?
It's fractions, mate.
It's-
Year 3 math.
It's literally not even measurable. So that's when you know it's bullshit.
All right. What a bit of fun we had. If you guys have any other, categories that you want us to rate or talk about, please send them in. We'd love to hear them.
Also, tell us if we're right about what we've described, or tell us if we're wrong. We're happy to hear either.
Either or.